Vera or Aloe literalis. So in the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to inform you all, guests and participants, about this presentation, which is organized by me and coordinated with a fellow researcher of Medicinal Plant and Byproduct Division of Research Institute, Forest and Rangeland. It is located in Tehran. It is Botanical Garden of Iran. I am very pleased to present something about Iran. So as you know, our climate is too different. It is our sign of my Union Medicinal Plant Society. I am professor of the medicinal plant in phytochemistry. Since 30 years experience on my botanical garden in Iran. So as you know, there's some plants I introduced here. So you can see the lot of the different plants. It is a salix. It is some Curulus over we call Fandok, and it is aloe vera. Now I am going to discuss about the aloe vera gel. Since, so I have to start and say something about our world. What is going on this our world, and what definition on this, and about the Big Bang. Big Bang, as you know, at least around 14 billion years ago. It is a very long back. So now where we are, where our global is there. We are in a Milky Way. Milky Way also around the 4 billion years after Big Bang it is starting. So now in our Big Bang, and after that we are coming to Milky Way, you will see one global is there in our Earth. Only who the people is living on that. The human are living with all animal or some other things. So since that time, 4 billion years ago, start this global, and then after that 200,000 years before we landed in this earth. Since that time, see, now I'm going to present about we can say about the mathematics. Everything is in our world is mathematics. And then I discuss about the galaxy, about the sign of nature in here, and general information about detail about Iran, and then starting medicinal plant, and then connecting with the mathematics or some aloe vera. So as you see, this is our Milky Road, and the scientists reached to this point in amazing yet a strange similarity between the structure of the human brain and the universe. So it's a very interesting things nowadays the scientists find out. So as you know, the similarity between the structure of the human and plants is a very near. It means we got a lot of things from our nature. So this nature have some plants we are going to discuss about one of them, that is the aloe vera. So now what is this important element on the plants? First of all, we must know it about the sun and light. If it is not there, it means the plant also not there. So after that, air is very important thing. That is the oxygen. Is a very important for plants, for making component on that, making photosynthesis. If it is not there, this not there, and water also the plant life will be problem. We will not grow anything on that. So after that, soil. See, that time from beginning when we are able in a human come in a global, from that time we starting destroying and using everything from these lands and to save our life. So we took up to this time excess of everything. So now after these all elements, it's very important for growing these plants. Then what we did with them, these are things. So what is the secret of plant? After that, the plant is having some seeds. If it is not there, it means again plant is not available for our health. So after that, ecological zone, sowing and cultivation. So seed is coming, and then in an ecological zone, we sowing and cultivating this plant. We are going to say something about this processing of up to reach to this plant, and we want to extract something through this plant, and what is God help us to to be live in these lands and global. And the thing is this: we must save all of these, which is a pruning of the plants. And after that, method of extraction. See, we all that elements should pass and starting to come and take some method of extraction from the plants. So and so on. So a lot of things is there. I'll show something is a very important thing. See God, what will do for us. It is very, very, very important things. It is having some, I think, see, from starting, what you will see here. I don't know it's able to show them or no. Sorry, it's not showing the problem. So, do you have my voice? Audience?
Yes, sir.
Sure, okay. So, let's just stop something. I have to finish it this. So you will see these plants is giving their pollination itself. The plant is pollination itself. You know, nowadays there are people going to pollinate it themselves and growing some genotype of the plants. But the God is already has given this thing and pollinating itself in our life. So I think so I have to go out and again come. I don't know, something problem come. Because I wanted to run these things, it's make problem. Sorry, it's make problem for me. I didn't. Oh my God. Sorry, just I'm starting again. I wanted to show something, it's not happen. Is this something happen in this my presentation? So are you having my presentation now?
Yes, yes. It's
Yes,
beautiful.
okay. Okay, thank you. Because I'm starting again. Thank you.
No, no, you can go ahead. Yes.
So So I have explained about that pollination got everything make for us very easily, but our people they are come we are coming, as you know, the climate variation nowadays is a very tough things. All the world they are just getting the problem of their life. Climate change already affect the agriculture and food security. We are very worried about our planet and also in these medicinal plant, aromatic plant, poisons plants, and a lot of things, food plants, and a lot of that. We have to take care of that. As you know, the Mother Nature has gift us this very nice mountain covering with a different flower. I explained this is instead of the God pharmacy. I'm saying if we are together and save these lands, it means our life also will save it, and it will be very nice when we are together. Otherwise, we will be loser. So I have to explain, as you know, from since 2000, 200,000 years ago, we are starting to take the plants from the lands and using animal and everything to save our life. But we never take care of the future of our people, our family, and everything. So I must say, in this time, we must take care more and more and save it these plans for our life. So, what is the herb? Now I have to explain little about the herb. Any plant's value for its flavor, as uh, other professor and scientists they are just given lecture about the herbs. This flavor is a very sensitive things and very secret on plants. What is shown? It is showing the aromatherapy. Aromatherapy is some type of the traditional way, and now there's a modern effect they found out through the plants. And some fragrance, medicine, and healthful, qualities, economic, and everything is coming from these herbs. So traditional medicine will become the part of the every civilization. As you know, we started to just eating and taking everything from lands. Nowadays, you will see the modern medicine they are extracting. But before, very before, as I show you in a stone time, they are all using the plants directly, animal directly, and nowadays they are changing their life living. So aromatic plant widely used as a applied to maintain life, medicinal and aromatic plant. For what is good health? Today, a variety of available herbs and species are used and enjoyed throughout the world and continue to promote good health. It means it is depend of our safety and take care of the using nicely these plants as is possible. So obviously now everyone knows, especially Indian and European people, because there's at least 1,000 years before he's giving the book, still using these are all medical college and every university they use his knowledge. This is a very mm, big philosopher of the world. So I am going to explain little about our vegetation map of Iran. So this is Iran here. You will see here is a dry land of Iran. Here is the Caspian Sea. It is a Persian Gulf. As you know, subtropical desert grassland we have is a lot of different plant is there. Hot and arid and semi dried zone in Iran also we have. You will see the type of the plants and as you know the very special plants is here mangrove trees. I think so in India or some other country is also available. It is very famous plant in south of Iran. You will see Iranian ecology and rangeland. You will see the at least 900 excuse me 90 million approximately hectare of the our land of rangeland in Iran. So as you know, there's a very famous plants also in east of Iran. So Iran herb and forest, you will see how also this type of the plants in a forest, and also a lot of the explanation is here. Very famous place in Iran is the Zagros and Alborz also. So medicinal, culinary, and aromatic herb have traditionally been used in Iran for generation. Uh, First of all, I am going to explain about little this nice flower. I am saying this is a love, really. Rosa damascena is a very nice flower and very famous and national of our land in Iran. So I am explaining about little about the aloe vera. What is the aloe vera? I am beginning of my research at least 20 or 25 years before. I am getting some news. One very nice plant is there, at least 28 years before starting my research in Research Institute and Rangeland. I found this very famous plant is there. Some botanist man was telling me this is aloe vera. But I was not knowing very well about the aloe vera because just I used some seaweed and doing the research on that and on mental and matricaria, camomilla, or some other plants. But it is used traditionally. It was using traditionally in Iran. I was not knowing. I searched in uh, whole Iran. In south of Iran, I have shown you in mangrove plant places. We have a tree zone ecological. We call Bandar Abbas, Bushehr, and Sistan and Baluchistan. This three state of Iran, very suitable place for growing aloe vera. I started to search in some forest and some rangeland in our these two city. First of all, in Bandar Abbas, I find in our some small land in uh, Persian Gulf that is we call Qeshm place. We got aloe vera there for first time because these are from the people from coming from the Arab country or some other places. They must use this is a traditional way. So I have to explain about the some this history, and it was very surprising for me. I got this one for first time and starting to find out how the people traditionally using these plants. I was not knowing very well about these components and something. I start to bring it this one to our botanical garden and keep it in pot and starting it is growing nicely and giving because it is in a grass house and growing nicely and I got a different sucker surrounding this and then starting to find out what should I do for this and what can I do. First of all, we were having the Aloe literalis. That flower was reddish color. See, aloe vera plant is this is especially succulent plant species from the genus of aloe. Starting to find in the world how many species is there. Around more than 400, 500 species. They are saying different type and with a different test also for different product also. Some of them poison type of the, some of them sweet, some of the short, and some of them is not just for ornamental type of the aloe vera. So historical image, I find it is very before see this flower of this cycle of this aloe vera plants. At least we can say it's 400 years and more than 300 years ago. More than 350 years ago, they are getting there and they are drawing, I think, this flower. So this is aloe vera in Iran. We in that time we find it different also variety. This is aloe vera with a flower gold flower red yellow flower, and that one is literally was with a uh, red one. So this is the aloe vera. So how planting aloe vera we started that time. Uh, Aloe vera is can grow through the seeds. Seed is this place and come bring it here and make it dried and separated the seed inside of this one small seed bag. Uh, to grow the aloe vera, uh, with seed also is available. Okay, this is also type of the growing the aloe vera through the seeds. So it's a very easy, very easier than that seed is this one to pops and collecting seed. These are all sucker surrounding that one aloe vera it is growing. It's very easily propagated. And then we will take one of these and put it in a pot, and it is very easy to see. It is not require too much water. It is living for a long time as such, and then whenever you like, you can just put it in the soil and pot, and it will be grow. So this type of the aloe vera in Iran, they are irrigating. It is in south of Iran because in other places in Iran there is a cold. They used to grow. This is this type of the aloe vera for in glass house. So this is a field of some aloe vera. It is in Iran farming. It is south of Iran Sea. It is growing very easily, not taking lot of growing very nicely, not needed much water. And we call in Iran sabrazad. Sabrazad, it means it does not require too much water, and it is very hard to live in a very hot water, hot weather also. So we started to grow and find out this is a glass house. You see how they growing in Iran, all over like this, and very famous thing to exporting from the aloe vera. That is a gel. Gel is very important for exporting. So it is a time of the flowering. So they are separating there in this aloe vera and collecting and put it in the box. And now they see these are the leaf, uh, layer leaf of the greenish with a lot of chlorophyll and some mineral, and it is very good for compost. So extracting the gel and leave there. See, this is a machinery in Iran. They just separating the gel. So this is a type of the from outsider. They are also separating the gel this time. This is a gel of the only separated gel from the aloe vera. So we started beginning to find out the what important component is there and what is use of that. To identify this, see this is a method of TLC to find out whether it is available. It is a two compound, a very important thing, aloin A and aloin B. And later on, the scientists find a lot of the component through the gel. So some extraction also, what they do, some extraction, what they boil it in a traditional way. Just they put that gel, they put this gel on the bowl and just boil it for a long time, up to hydrolyze and water is removed, and then using as some traditional traditional medicine of use in Iran also. This is also direct gel. Directly they are just putting in and seal it in the nylon or somewhere and to exporting. So first of all, this is my photo. I catch this photo that time. Uh, that time was the photo. Just you make it to the camera and reel of film and something like that. This therapies was very important thing, which is not using everywhere. They after the cutting the aloe vera leaf, they kept for some times to extract this uh, extract, and after that they use that gel, because otherwise if this juice was inside of the gel will be very bitter. So how they must prepare the and store aloe vera? See, first of all we have to cutting, drying, grinding, heating, as I've shown you, chemical treatment and extraction. This is the way of the using aloe vera. So how we have to start? First of all, you have to cut the leaf and remove that juice. And after removing that juice, you will have to wash. And this way to cut the layer leaf of chlorophyll type and the hardest and keep it away. And so after some time, for storing, so many ways there. You can put it for 4 or 5 days like this, room temperature. There is no problem. But it will be remove a little water of that. And then if you, for preserving in a refrigerator for 10 days, even sometimes for more. And sometimes they put the gel. Here is the leaf and gel. Here is the gel, jelly, and put it in the freezer. So it is a freezer. You can keep it and take it. Sometimes I beginning using the freeze dryer to extract exact component. We used to keep it in a freeze dryer, and then that one is a very costly. and everyone not doing that part. So aloe component, as I explained there, you can find in the gel, jelly, and you can find it in the whole leaf also. There is the aloe, as I show you the aloe A and B. So some research you will see here they did. For doing some research, you have to find out the exact component or some leaf and different as they some professor they have explained water extraction or some solvent extraction, different time for activity of that. So this researcher was doing some, just I brought it to explain, to find out this SMNO and from aloe vera. Then it's a very important compound they use to treat some sickness. So this is some machine for extraction in Iran. Also, they made some machine I have shown beginning of my presentation. Here is also some machine for extraction to find out the better gel. So this is exactly gel. It's coming this way. The leaf hard type of the leaf come out from here. The gel from this part, and also the other layer of the leaf come from here out. And then they put in a tanky and extracting the gel through all. Wherever going to hard places, hard zone of places in south of Iran, I used to take aloe vera gel and rubbing in my face because it is outside is very shining sign very hardly, and UV wavelength is a very harmful for our face. If you use directly the gel, it will protect your face through the UV wavelengths. So, what is use of the aloe vera? Aloe vera as a food, as you know, I said if you have extracting that juice through the gel, you will find the sweet things. As you know, nowadays also there daily you can take and they are keeping as a water and something. It is aloe vera as a cosmetic. I told you about the using and for your face and personal care. You can take it. Aloe vera as a home care, as a for a just for sweet and for nutrition health of animal and so on. Lot of things. We call this plant we call drugstore plants. So what is aloe vera goods for? Rich source of antioxidants and vitamins that may help protect and skin, as I explained, that is used for the protecting UV here. Really is a very dangerous thing. It will make the cancer on our face or on our skin body. It is very useful for that. So aloe latex, I have shown that syrup or that drop, it is coming that is just like latex, extracting from taking orally in high dosage. Aloe latex might also have a potential to causes cancer. That wherever you extract that latex, and you can use it some component of that to treat or make it that make that also as a cancer also make effect of that. So what diseases does aloe vera cure? The bioactive compound from aloe vera are claimed to be very effective in treatment of various ailments. Then, as I explained, it is a very active plants we call drugstore plants. Aloe vera leaves are also gently safe to eat. It means wherever you separate it or no, just you uh, crash it and make it just like the tonic, and you can take it directly. Some sweet variety of this. Which one we can eat? As I explained, you know about the, you must know about the that variety. Aloe vera is very famous for eating. It's no problem, uh, but you must separate it that latex. There is a light that is yellow latex is there. That is a very sore and make it your body, your stomach looser. If anybody take that one. So as you know, see the which type of the aloe vera poisonous. This type of that aloe vera is poisonous. You must take care, but it is not grow in Iran. Just that two literalis and aloe vera were growing in Iran. What does aloe vera do to skin? I explained already. I am have a good experience on that. And before I was not knowing about some aloe vera what is effect, and when after knowing about this is making very nice and soft your skin and protect from UV. It means having lot of benefit and also moisturize and also moisturize your skin also. As you know, they make a lot of cream, toothpaste, and some other cosmetic product. So, what have this aloe vera? As you know, lignin, saponin, anthraquinone. Anthraquinone is coming through that latex extraction, that yellow latex. After cutting this part of the leaf, immediately it is coming this latex out, and that is a just anthraquinone type of the compounds. As you know, the polysaccharide is all most of the medicinal and aromatic plant they have amino acid, lot of seed, so many amino acid is there, essential and secondary, essential component and also secondary component also is there. We must knowing about the plants and ecological zone. See the people whenever they know about the this plant is growing nicely, they start just for economical things. They just to cultivating wherever they like. It is not find this. See, I explained a lot of this component is available in this plant, but not wherever you are cultivating. You must take care of that. Aloe vera is its ecological zone should be hot place and hot lands, just like south of Iran, just like India or some other in a belt, hard belt of the well, the global. خب sorry. Wherever you, whatever you want to find, it is available. But some other also plant they mix also sometimes with aloe vera and using together. So I have explained what for drinking it is having mineral, nature tonic, uh, fountain and youth. A lot of things is there. I can't explain. Whenever I was very thirsty, I take this one with some juice, mixing orange juice or some sweet juice, mixing and eating that. So in that time, I wrote some book. At least it is 25 years before about this aloe vera. That I explained. That time I was finding only a red flower. We calling our botanist was telling this plant is aloe littoralis. But they said also we can say this is as a aloe vera. So this is a Persian. Somebody knows Urdu, they can read about this. This is Shanakh means identify. The sabr is which plant is tolerance about the hot or some living places, and having the nib shimiyai. I explained that one is I was written about this. So traditionally, some plants we use, and I can explain about some our plant. In beginning in Africa for hunting, they just making the arrow poisons. That is using the just through the plants, making the poisonous arrow for hunting the some things. We call it is very dangerous things. This arrow, but I wanted to explain all extraction. It is not very suitable for eating or making just for treating or eating just like drink. But this arrow also means if you take care of dosage, if you take the poisonous plants, it means you must not take too much. It must you must take it. You must take care of taking dosage of that extraction. I am explaining and say take care wherever you are taking anything, even water. If you take more level or more dosage of that, it means that product or anything will be equal to poisons. One very famous plant in Iran also, this is a peppermint, as everyone knows about that, what is using, and it's very expensive, the essential oil. Nowadays, we call about the COVID-19, everyone says the lemon, and also this peppermint mint is a very active for, I don't know, scientists, they say it is very protective for COVID-19 and some other viruses, I don't know. But I have to say, we have also in Iran very nice lemons. As you know, the lavender also is a very famous plant in the world, and they, for relaxation and so world healing, everyone use it. Some fungal is for immune system is also is very interesting things for people. They know about that. For easy weight also you can take it the green tea. Some our professor discussing about the green tea and said what component is there, what affect the green tea, and how we have to extract. I want to say nowadays you can't say about the what component tea is having. Whenever you are going to cultivate the tea, which variety is there, or which land you selecting to growing, all these, that soils, water, different waters, and also airy, and also zone ecological. They all affect on their components. But totally, you can say the tea is a good as an antioxidant. It's okay. But how much? That I explain about the poisonous plant. That we have to take care of dosage. As you know, the chemical drug, the scientists they are going to or making the chemical drug, they are not taking the care of the different compound is there. It is not there. Just you suppose the in Thymus vulgaris, you take it. You take it if you take the thymol out of that. It means when you extracting and make it purified thymol, it is very easy to formulate it. But in traditional medicine, wherever you are going to take it the plants directly and extracting through different solvents. The some presentation was there. These all solvents affect on that compounds, and we have to find out when you will collect it, which variety you collect it, from which places you have brought it, and how you store it, and how you mash it, and how long you keep it in solvents, and how you keep it for some times, and how you dry it again that solvents, and lot of things will affect in this compound when it is fresh. Suppose you will take it the from chamomile, some components. Whenever you are going to make it the extract, that compound will change. In all plants is also the same thing will happen. I wanted to say because some question that some professor was calling about what we can do about that. I wanted to say you can't say how much extraction from this part of the leaf and other part of leaf if you bring it from some other places, it is not equal. You can't say about that. It is exactly that. So green tea, they will take it and extraction. The polyphenol is famous on the coaching. Coaching is there, it's okay. But how much, the dosage, and how you extracting. And if suppose some standard methodology to extraction is there, if you go little high or little down through that, you will not find the same things. It means you must take care of the at least to extraction time. So something about the COVID-19 I explained, I have to say this is a very intelligent virus. It is effect on smell, taste, and eyes. These are all effect on our minds. See this much virus is intelligent. It's a very intelligent things. From three places attacked us and all coming in our mind and make it disturbance in our mind and change our taste, change our smell, and also through the eyes it is coming and going to our mind. It is just very simply I explain. I don't know very well about that, but I think aromatherapy is a very good things for controlling and protecting our mind through this COVID or also influenza. So, Rosa Damascene, I have shown you there is a very famous thing for a foreigner. They are coming to Iran, and meantime they bring it. They starting to extracting the water through the flower, we call rose water or some other things, It means the time of the coming tourists in Iran, especially for Rosa Damascene. We have a Iranian pharmacopoeia, at least 4 volume. I can say everyone if wanted to know about the Iran medicinal plant, then you can go through these are books. So Iranian traditional herb uses, we can say Iranian traditional herb, we have a lot of plants here. Everyone can use, but this honey is a very best things coming extraction through the plants. So as I have explained already, side effect of herbal or drug interaction, you must take care of that. So so many experience in the international relations suggested that the cooperation is the only win-win solution to conflict. We are ready to cooperate with all of you and be together. It is our union. We have finished very famous conference on the medicinal plant and the processing and also extraction. It is the very famous. It is yesterday is over. So thank you very much for your attention. I wanted to say a lot of things about the aloe vera. We have in Iran 2, 3 factory. They are just extracting. Some of them exporting extraction directly to some Arabic country and some other Europe country. And some of them also they make a tonic out of that, and they make some drug in our country, some places. But yes, it is also growing, as I have shown in some glass house and some south of Iran places. So thank you very much. Any question? I'm ready to answer you all. Best of luck for all of you.
Thank you so much, Mohammad Raji, for your wonderful
Welcome.
presentation.
Welcome.
If anyone have any query to Dr. Raji, then they can go ahead.
Professor Mohammad